everyone, Nemesis Gameplays here, with a review for not Masterpiece Soundwave. So, let's go ahead and move the figure here so we can take a look at his box. It's a big box, I'm gonna have to go handheld for this. Yeah, as you can see, this is a THF Sonic Wave with Laserbird. So yes, this is a knockoff of Masterpiece MP13 Masterpiece Soundwave. I got this because it's cheaper than the actual MP Soundwave. So, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so box. As you can see, it's a Toy House Factory. This is a really nice piece of artwork of Soundwave here. I just accidentally hit my backdrop. Yeah, and let's see. Whoa. Looking at the top is just a picture of Soundwave with a Toy House Factory Soundwave or Sonic Wave. This side of the box is just sorry, my backdrop is held up by a Titan class figure. So anyway, yeah, he's, and as you can see, there is something over there, but I'll get into that later. And spinning it around, we have some nice obligatory product shots of Toy House, or of Sonic Wave. Some really good shots, actually. Some warnings. And the other side of the box has a little Laserbird. And the bottom, warning, don't eat anything in this box. It could be very, very bad for you. Not suitable for ages 0 to 3. Recyclable. Not suitable for children under the age of 3. And there's that. So, there is the box. And let's just get that out of here. Let's get that out of here. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so here is Sonic Wave. Now, as I said, this is basically a knockoff of MP13 Soundwave. So I'm just gonna call it MP Soundwave, because that's basically what it is. Comes with everything the original did. The Megatron gun, which is die-cast. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's see if I can get it out of his hand. Yeah, it's pretty good. As you can see, there's a bit of a black paint coming off on mine, but I've had this for like 2 weeks, so. And you can disassemble it down to just the base gun, which is cool. And like I said, this is, you can't hear that. Yeah, this is in fact die-cast. So yeah, that's pretty cool. He comes with 2 of these sensors. The other one I already have plugged into his ass. Yeah, he comes with 2 of these. I don't know why he comes with 2, but comes with a cassette case for Laserbeak, which is nice. He comes with this little extra little chest piece for like display layouts and stuff. It does not have any of the layouts and stuff the original Masterpiece one did on its instructions. So I've made a couple of my own. Like There's this one that's supposed to be like Galaga, a Halo insert, the schematics for the Nemesis, the Autobot crash sites, and this is just plain for a certain alternate form you can give him if you want. Yeah, and how it all works is you basically just take, this one's supposed to be Call of Duty, if you can't tell. Basically just take it, slap it in like this, and then just tab it onto his chest. Really cool. Yeah, and then just pull it off, and then, yeah. And he comes with an Energon cube with like a little bubble in this side that makes it not as cube, but you know. And you know, you can still plug this into his chest. Make it look like he's creating the Energon cube. I'm gonna bring this arm down. But yeah. And of course, like the packaging says, he comes with a little laser beak. Now, also, full disclosure, these Decepticon symbols, I apply. Sorry about that. And like I said, I did apply these Decepticon stickers myself. I just got a pack of like 90 Autobots and Decepticons symbol stickers from Amazon. And I just slapped these on. By the way, I did get this guy on Amazon too. He was like $80 plus shipping. Or, plus shipping, he was $80, I believe. Yeah. And you know, Laserbeak's really cool. The paint in his eye isn't exactly perfect, but you know, it's a knockoff. What do you expect? You know, you can flip his wings. You can bring his feet down. You can, you know, angle his head however you want. And by the way, there is, if you take your fingernail, push right here, and then lift this up, you do get the little camera that's in the official one. Not as good, but knockoff. And using these little slots right here in Laserbeak's feet, and these tabs on Soundwave's shoulder, or this tab right here on his arm, you can perch Laserbeak right on Soundwave like that. And that is really cool. I do really like that. Now, let's finish up with Laserbeak and get him transformed into his tape mode. What you're going to want to do is bring the wings up like this. Take the feet, rotate them like this, and bring them down. Because that's already starting to take shape. You can also go ahead and bring the wings down. Take these little bits, flip them in, and then take this fin, flip it in. Do the same on the other side. Then you take the head and bring it in like this, and he's a tape. Not too much else to say. Alright, and just as a little comparison, which I'll get this guy back into bird mode so I can do here in a minute. Here he is with G1 Laserbeak. And you can see about the same size. Focus. Yeah, about the same size. But, so yeah, let me get this guy, both these guys into bird modes so we can compare them. No. Okay, so Masterpiece Laserbeak and G1 Laserbeak. Now, as you might notice, mine doesn't have these engine things, or whatever they are. I bought my G1 Soundwave used, because I'm not nearly old enough to have bought him you know, new. I was born in 2005. But yeah, as you can see, G1 Laserbeak is bigger, considerably bigger. But he doesn't have nearly the amount of engineering this guy has. But yeah. Caca. Now, of course, you can fit the Laserbeak cassette in Soundwave's chest. Just pop it open, slide Laserbeak in, and close it up. And then boom. So, now that we've taken a look at Laserbeak, let's take a look at Soundwave. And this guy is really cool. This guy is really cool. I don't know how well you can see this, but he actually has a chromed visor. Yeah. Now, I don't know if that's something the original had or not. One thing the original did not have, and I know this for a fact, is this little piece right here. This is something that Toy House Factory added. It's a essentially a gap filler piece for the tape player mode. Now, you can see that's where I tried to super glue it to make this joint stronger. And I did have to shave these down because they kept interfering with the button, which is really sensitive anyway. But yeah, so it plugs into these two little holes right here. I don't know how you can see that. But it just plugs into there. And you really wouldn't notice it. Here's the other sensor. You can just plug right into his booty. But yeah. Now let's really quickly, let's take a look at his blaster. And you know, so really cool. I believe this is a concussion rifle. So, yeah, I mean, it's simple but effective. And you just fold the handle in and then just collapse it. And then boom, it's a battery. To get it into gun mode from here, you just extend, bring out the handle, which in turn brings out the tip of the blaster, and you can just pull it out. And it fits into his hand via, you know, the tabs right here and slots in his palm, which is cool. If you don't want him holding it, you can just collapse into the battery. And here's where a little bit of changing happens from the official one, because you gotta bring this panel out, because otherwise it makes it, you know, it pushes the battery out and just doesn't let it tab in. And then you can just, yeah. But yeah. So before I go into transformation and articulation, I'm going to bring in the one, the only Generation 1 Soundwave. My God. I still think this toy looks great, but this one, I don't even care that it's a knockoff. It is really, really good. But yeah, you can see how he scales there. He likes to lean. He's an old guy. That figure is 40 years old. Actually, come back here and open up his tape drawer. And yeah, look at the copyright date. This guy's actually 41 years old. Yeah. So G1 Soundwave here is he's old. He's old. I'm amazed I managed to find him for a decent price. Yeah, so let's set G1 Soundy off to the side. Bring our MP Soundwave in without exposing my stand. And let's go over articulation. So, head is on a rotation, and it can look up that far, down that far. The cannon can rotate, can go back like that. You can bring it up on this hinge, which makes it a little bit more ridiculous, but you know, whatever. The arms can go up on this joint and then up more on this joint. Now, one thing I will mention, it's a knockoff. Some of the joints are not nearly as strong as they were on the original. I assume I don't have the original MP Soundwave, hence why I have this. But yeah, some of the joints are, you know, still good. Some are a little loose. Anyway, elbows can bend over 90 degrees on a nice double joint. The fists can rotate a full 360. The hands can open. The index finger is on a separate joint, and it can point all the way forward. If you knock the battery off, does have waist rotation. Way looser than I thought it was. Let me get the battery back on. The legs can kick forward. That far. Maybe. No, just that far. Back. Only that far. Outward. Because of transformation. He has to do the full splits. Then you have the transformation joint right here, which you can break his leg. Then you can bend his leg about 90 degrees. The foot has rotation, a lot of rotation. Or not rotation, tiltage. Can go back about that far, but it can't really go forward all that much. So, yeah. Articulation for this guy is pretty good. I mean, it's a Masterpiece toy, so I don't expect anything less. So now, let's get him transformed into his box. I mean, tape player. So, now, I'm going to show you the transformation without this piece. Because all this piece really adds is fold these two pieces out, fold this down, and then bring this down. So I'll attach this later and show you basically how that works. You can transform it with this little sensor, but, you know. And actually, since I'm going to be doing that anyway, I'll show you how the sensor works. You open up his arm, which has a nice little molded-in speaker. You flip in the hand, close that up, and you see these two slots and these two pegs. They just tab in like that, and do. Yeah. Anyway, and actually, really quickly before I get too far into transformation, I'm gonna show you guys one other comparison, because this guy was a lot bigger than I was expecting, so I'm going to compare him to a household object. A pen. Yeah. He's big. So anyway, back to transformation. So let's go ahead and fold the other hand in like this. And, you know, where he does come with two sensors, you can have him, you know, do double sensing. Now you're going to want to come back here. Take the cannon and rotate it, bring it back like that. Lining up like this. Take these panels right here and flip them up. Take this panel right here, fold it back. Take Soundwave's head and flip it in. Now, I probably should mention, I'm going to go into my fan mode for this guy first. Y'all are gonna absolutely love it. So bring the arms back, and for my fan mode, bring his arms up like this. You can probably immediately see where I'm going. Go ahead and slide his waist forward like this. Then rotate it. Wait, no, before you rotate it, you're going to want to come back here to his butt. Flip these little pegs down. Bring up his crotch. Fold these out, and then bring that down. Now rotate it and slide it back. Now you're going to want to bring the legs in just slightly. So that way they're touching, like this. And go ahead and angle him forward. And you guys can see what I was doing. Lamp. Yes, this is a fan mode, lamppost mode for Soundwave. Now, obviously, if he's going to be, disguised as a lamp, a big Decepticon symbol is kind of giving. So, what I do, I take this piece, take the extra chest, put it in, slap it on right here, and fuck up the battery. And yeah. So the white is partially to cover up the con symbol, partially to simulate light. Lamp. So anyway, let's get him into his proper alternate form. So let's start out right here. Bring the arms down, like, as if you didn't just do the fan mode. Bring the crotch back up. Rotate the leg like this. Bend it at this joint. Go ahead and take this panel, flip it down. Take the foot, fold it up like this, and bring it down and tab it into these two little ports. They'll go into the little slot on the toe. And press this button right here. Push it in. Take this joint, fold it up and tab it in. Then you're going to want to take this, rotate this piece so it's lined up with silver. Bring it down like this. And then bring it around like that. Box. So you're going to do the same on this side. Take this, flip this down. You see these two little ports or posts. They will go in right here. Take this button, push it down, bring the leg up, tab it in like that. Rotate this around, bring the crotch down, and flip it up. Boom. You have a tape player. Yeah, so that's MP Soundwave in his tape player mode. As you can see, box. Now, I did mention, this piece. So let's plug it back on right here. And just for shits and giggles, let's plug the sensor back onto the booty. Now, you're going to want this piece. Obviously, you're going to want these two folded out. Otherwise, you can't put the batteries in. Take this, fold it up at this top joint, then fold it down at the bottom joint. And that admittedly does make the back look a little bit better. I will admit that. But yeah, here is Soundwave in his tape player mode. And of course, we have to bring in the OG Pimp Daddy, G1 Soundwave. As you can see, MP Soundwave is a little bit bigger. Probably slightly less realistic in terms of size of a Walkman, because this was made to scale as a Walkman. But yeah, so let's set G1 Soundwave off to the side and bring MP Wave in for a closer look. It's a box. Now, the fast forward and rewind buttons are spring-loaded. None of the other ones are. And they are chrome, too, which is nice. So is the eject button right here. It's chrome, too. You have R and L. You have the, what would be the record/battery light. Don't know why they couldn't have actually put that on, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. Side, you have a bunch of modern, like, SD card ports and shit like that. Then you have the power switch. Yeah, and then back, not quite as clean as the OGs, but you know. And this side, you have more of that detail. You have a volume knob that only barely works. And you have this right here, which you can take the sensor and plug it into, because you're supposed to be able to plug Rumble/Frenzy's pile drivers in like that. And I will get more into this here in a second. But yeah, so that is Masterpiece Soundwave. You can plug headphones into this little port right here. Yeah, so that's Masterpiece Soundwave. Now, you guys probably also saw I have this set. This is not an official Masterpiece. These are not official Masterpieces. This is a complete knockoff of everything. You got down to even the box. So yeah. The box is really good. I mean, you know, I do have one official Masterpiece figure, being Nightbird. And you know, this box is exactly like that. And you do also get the Masterpiece card with Rumble and Jaguar. You get their tech specs robot and cassette modes. So yeah. So here is Jaguar. I would be bringing out Rumble, but you can already see my dog got a hold of him. I got up for 5 minutes to go to the bathroom, and she got a hold of Rumble/Frenzy. So yeah, I mean, getting him out. You can see yeah, I will go ahead and show you what he looks like in robot mode. Just imagine, he has the other foot and and this arm. Yeah. Anyway, so, here is, Jaguar, aka Ravage. You know, he looks pretty good. Pretty good. Here's that lovely face. But yeah. And here's what's left of Rumble/Frenzy. I'm on the argument that Rumble is blue and Frenzy is red. But you know, I honestly do that interchangeably, so anyway, let's get Ravage into his cassette mode. You can start by flipping up the head like this, and bringing the shoulders down. coming to the underside, take the legs. You see the silver section, you want that facing forward. And same with the this piece. You're going to want those silver sections facing forward. Go ahead and take the tail, flip that back into like that. Spread his legs. Take the legs and just fold them up like this. Take them, fold them up like this. Split the midsection, or split the section like this, and bring it down. These sections will tab into the arms. Take the Jaguar legs, fold them in. They do tab in. This side broke on mine. But yeah, and then take the paw, flip it back. Same on this side. Again, you would be tabbing this in if mine didn't break. And you want to split the head and bring it out like this. Take the little nose right here, fold it in. And here you have Jaguar, aka Ravage, in his cassette mode. Now, you can fit Ravage in here, just like that. But you can also fit Laserbeak and Rumble. I will be getting the blue set to replace him in here as well. You can take this back panel and push it back. Now, mine does not like to stay pushed back in the furthermost setting. I've tried to do a lot. I've even taken this guy's chest apart and tried to shave things down, but it didn't work. But so you can just take Ravage, push him all the way into the back like that. Take Laserbeak, Rumble. Actually, because where this section's raised, because my dog got a hold of him, I don't think it's gonna work. Luckily, the Masterpiece cassettes are the same size as G1 cassettes. So you can do that. And then boom, you have all of your cassettes stored. He can only store 3 though. That's why you have carrying cases for the others. And you can, bring him out. You can take this little button right here. I accidentally pressed that and that flung Laserbeak out. But let's show how that works with Ravage. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. However, because, my Rumble is fucked, I only have Laserbeak and Ravage in here. But, Anyway, so now I will attempt to do all I can with Rumble / Frenzy. So here he is. Try to imagine he's complete. He's the most convincing looking in cassette mode from both sides. He comes with his pile drivers, which you can remove. And here's his little guns. Now, you can also, if you just want to throw the pile drivers away, or throw them in a box or whatever, you can store the guns in Soundwave's feet. So you're going to want to, you see this little panel right here? You're going to open that up. And then you can bring this back down. Yeah, you're going to want to open that up. Take the guns. This is not the right gun for that foot. So you're going to want to take them and slide them in like this. There is a long slot that the fin will go into. And then boom. Yeah. So anyway, you can do that on both sides. Or like you saw, you can store them in the pile drivers. I will say the guns are not the easiest thing to get out of the feet when they're in there, because this panel does not open that far. Okay, then you're gonna want to pull it out. Careful not to break anything. Get out! Get out of there, you fucking gun. Okay. Okay. Woo. But, you know, you can also store them in the pile drivers, you know, line these up with this. And then, you know, boom. And then boom. So, let's get what's left of Rumble into robot mode. Flip him around, take the legs, fold them out and extend them fully. Bring them down. Do the same on the opposite side, and since this side has the foot, bring that down. Take the arms, bring them down. Flip the hands out. Again, would do that if this side. Flip the hand out. Yeah. Come back here, take this, flip this piece up, and rotate around, and you have a frenzy if he was complete. And you can take the guns, use this peg, because there are two different pegs. You can fold down. This peg is for him to actually hold his gun. This peg is for plugging it into his back. Oh, almost forgot. Extend it. And go and plug this into his back, where the magnetic strip would... thing. I don't know, because that's... yeah. And, of course, you can put the pile drivers on, which the pile drivers do extend and contract. You take his arm, bring it up, pull the elbow, and bring his hand down. Position his arm like that. Go ahead and take the pile driver, plug it on, and boom. God. And then, you know, boom, boom, boom. And, you can also, if you remove the guns, you can take this piece, shove it into where his head was, and, now he's got a ginormous ass. I hope that's not a tumor. Or, you can take the pile drivers and plug them back in. And plug this into these holes where the gun was, and, boom. Yeah. Yeah, poor Frenzy here. Again, I will be getting the blue one to replace him. But that one comes with Buzzsaw, which is a yellow laser beak, basically. Well, yellowish gold. But, yeah. Anyways, so, that has been my review of the, Toy House Factory Sonic Wave, aka Masterpiece Soundwave. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, all that fun YouTuber stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching my video by Nemesis Gameplays. If you liked it, please do subscribe and leave a like, and look out for more amazing content in the future.